My name is Wendy Gilley. I like to wear things that are a little bit different. Do you necessarily need to know?
Which of the things that you're wearing are you thinking of right now that has a sort of story for you?
Actually, nothing in particular. I mean, as far as shopping goes, I'm a very careful shopper, and I love sales. And one of the reasons I love sales is because I can play with the things that I buy. So 9 times out of 10, like these trousers were flares at one stage, and now they're straight because I do my own alterations on my things, and I slightly altered the shape of this sweater by adding a few bits and pieces to make it more comfortable.
So when I ask the question, who made your clothes, part of the answer is you.
I guess, yes.
Have you ever, this is not meant in any way to be a kind of guilt-inducing question, have you ever thought that a particular individual made that top? What sense of connection could you have that would be interesting?
What sort of
connection could you have that might be interesting with that person?
I'm very aware of who makes the clothes, and I really am aware of where they come from. You know, there's several organisations that have opened up fairly recently in England where the clothes are of such poor quality that I learned that they can't they can't put them into charity shops because the quality is so bad. So I just think that the people that do that work, I've watched them, on the television and in the factories and whatever, are just so clever, and yeah.
If you had a message, imagine that you could get it through, and you're allowed to send a message to the person who made your top. What would you tell them?
I'd say thank you very much for the time and effort you've put in. I really enjoy wearing it. In fact, some of my things I always enjoy them so much that I've had them for years and years and years and years. And luckily they still fit, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. So, yeah, that would be an interesting thing to do, and I've never thought about it in that way. Not to actually be with that person that did it, because their quality of life would be very different to mine, I'm sure. On the sort of clothes that I buy, because they're not designer clothes, it would be really interesting to meet those people.
And this is a slightly mind-boggling question. What do you imagine, if you did have a meeting with them, what might they say to you about the top?
Wow. I think probably that it's a way for them to make a living. It's the one way for them to be able to take money home to their family, albeit however small that was. It's still a lifeline for them having that job. I don't know. I mean, I used to make my own clothes because it was very different in my era, because we had, at school, we had good housekeeping sessions where you learn to sew and you learn to cook and all those things, which I don't think they do so much now.
No.
And so when I was younger, I made all my own clothes. My mum made all my clothes, so it was like, a hereditary thing, which was really good fun. I mean, my mum was a wonderful dressmaker.
Do you still have any of those things?
I do. Yeah, I do.
So another part of the answer, who made your clothes, is your mum.
My mum. And she used to do the most wonderful smocking and just all those things, because, I was born at the end of the war, so, there weren't lots of shops to go like we have now, where you could just pick up stuff. So
brilliant. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
And you.